Just got back from walking the Camino de Santiago, and this was the bag that I took. And now that I'm home, I'm going to open it up and check to see what did I bring, did I use it, what extra things I acquired, what did I leave behind. So let's do this. Okay, so first is the water bottle. I used every day. I just refilled it, so definitely a water bottle. Something, the lighter the better, I think. I bought this hat on the road because it was cute. It wasn't out of necessity because I had a sun visor that was working just fine. So this was an extra item that I acquired. Let's do the front. So inside the front pocket, I had some baby wipes and tissues. I did use both of them, not too often, but I did use them, so they were useful. Would recommend them. This I forgot that I had, but could have come in handy yesterday. So it is called ibuprofen, and it's like a powder form you put into your water. I definitely could have used that. So there, let's open the big one. All right, so this blanket slash sleeping bag, I used it. It wasn't fully necessary. I think one place I needed it, but I could have got by without it. But it was used almost daily, but not 100% necessary. Okay, so shorts that also doubled as my swimming shorts. So these were useful. Used them in the hot spring as well. Walked in them several days. This is a purchase I made yesterday before leaving, and it's something I cannot get in Egypt, and that's pinto beans. So this is 1 kilo of pinto beans. So that added some weight, but it was only from the airport. Flip-flops, definitely necessary to have these after walking all day, putting them on in the hostel, the albergue, using them for the shower. These particular ones, I'm not sure if I would bring these ones again, although they felt so good and comfy. They're like yoga mat, but they absorb the water and it kind of like stays in there. So I would probably bring like the plastic ones. That would be a better idea. But they were comfortable and I did use them. Okay, socks. I had 3 pairs of merino wool socks. Probably could have got away with 2. That would have been fine, but I did wear all 3 of them. The other thing I brought was a small pair of like ankle socks, just to like have like a lightweight pair to hang out in. Oops. I didn't need these. Also, I bought these ones on the last day. So I'm wearing them now. Didn't need these. These are just for decoration. A pair of leggings for walking. Definitely wore those, 100%. This is the tank top that I slept in every night. And I slept in these pants and I wore them on the plane. A buff. This was like so necessary. But this was the second one because the first one I lost, and this isn't actually a buff, but it can be your eye mask or keep your ears warm. So I think you definitely need one of these to take. My headphones, definitely 100%. I used them at night for noise canceling in the hostel. I used them to keep my ears warm. I listened to books, podcasts, music. 100% yes. This bag is like one of these like reusable bags, and it folds up. I did use this almost every day as well, like putting my snacks and food. In the airport, I throw my jacket in there when I don't need it. So definitely yes. This little bag, I started off using it, but then I just ended up like throwing the chargers and stuff inside of the bag. So maybe not. Could have lived without it. The sun visor, I really used this. My friend, she let me borrow it, and it folds up and rolls up actually, so it's good and compactable. Underwear, here's one pair. I think there's two. I have one on 3, and then I left one in a hostel on accident, which was 4. Okay, and I used all of those. My second pair of walking pants were these leggings. So definitely used those. Where did I put the pants? Okay, here. Sweatshirt. Zip up with zip up pockets. Yes, definitely. What's in this pocket? Receipts. I was saving the receipts so I can calculate how much I spent. So I'll put these over here. Yes, used this often. Tired of looking at it though, for sure. This microfiber towel, I used it. I don't like them, but yes, it was useful and I used it. It folds up small. You can put this like thing around it. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that. Another luxury item. I got this as a gift on the Camino, and it's about like half a kilo of coffee. So this this one I carried around for a week, so that was some extra weight. Before I get to the next things, I will say I accidentally left some stuff in 2 places. So I actually came back with less, but I got the beans and the coffee to make up for the weight. So one day in one hostel, I left my stack of laundry, which was a shirt, a sports bra, a pair of underwear, and I'm not sure what else, but for sure those things. And then 2 days before, I left my bag, this one was sad, of coffee, my V60 portable maker, all the tea that I had bought on the trip. I left like a Ziploc bag around this size in one of the albergues. So that was sad, but somebody else can enjoy it. All right, so next is the bag of toiletries. I used my foot lotion for sure. I did use the Tiger Balm, sunscreen every day, toothbrush, toothpaste. Actually, this size was like perfect for 2 weeks. It's like empty. Deodorant, mascara sometimes, my hair brush, some chapstick, some perfume. Well, I sprayed it on my clothes a couple of times. Yes. Let's see here. this little portable razor and some hair ties. I did definitely use the nail clippers, tweezers. I used, yes, a menstrual cup and some soap. I used, thank God I didn't use this. This was for blisters, so actually it goes in this like medicine container. Some eye cream. I used it, yeah. And another hair tie. So definitely used everything in here. My soap is like wrapped up in this. There was soap in most of the hostels, so could have bought away without, but I did use it. And in the medicine bag, I used all of the aspirin and I used all of the ibuprofen. At first, I gave the ibuprofen, I was giving it away to people that were having issues, and then when it came time for me at the end of the trip, I had given them all away. So I ended up buying some. These are the like washing, you can use them to wash your clothes. I used one, so I did use it. The other medicines were like antibiotics for emergency. I didn't need them, thank God. I didn't need the triple antibiotic. As a precaution, I did put this on, and this is like antifungal on the feet, so definitely used it. All right, so that was the toiletry items. And then piece of trash. I don't know about these, but I folded them because, you know, what am I really gonna do with them? These were certificates from the Camino. This was the one at the end that you get, and they wrote my name as Elizabetham, and this is the Latin way to write my name. And so this is the Compostela that I received, and yes, I just folded them up because I'm not that sentimental about this. All right, inside here, okay, I didn't use the face mask actually, so that was a no. I had an extra charger, didn't need it, and this one broke, so I don't know why I'm still carrying it around. I did have my charging set up, but it's plugged in right now so that I can make this video. So I also had this puffy jacket. Let's move the pocket. This is the ibuprofen I bought on the last day before my like 24-hour flights. So I used them. I'll put them in the medicine bag. Anything else? Yes, I bought lipstick while I was there as well. And this is a portable like tripod. I did use it a little bit, but I used the big one, which is what the phone is on right now, more for my classes and a little bit for taking photos. Most of the time I didn't want to like bother getting it out. So this is all my stuff from the Camino. Oh yeah, that's one more thing. I did have my waist pack here and sunglasses. So all the cards, a pen, money. I had the power bank, my pilgrim passport, and my regular passport, my euro change. So yeah, this was in my waist pack, and this was the bag that I took on the Camino. I weighed it when I left. Not when I left. when I left Venice Airport to come home. That was like as I was walking in, it was 4 kilos, and so 1.5 kilos was my pinto beans and coffee. So I guess